comedian. Let's put our hands together for Charles Randolph.
Happy Black History Month, everybody. How you guys doing? We should have, black comedians, we should have worn our shirts that say "Not for Sale" on them. Just to let the white folks know what we're about. Next week this time, we might change our minds. But I'm so glad you guys got up and came. There's two things I couldn't do last night, but that might be why I'm single. I had a whole dance routine prepared, but there weren't any music. I was going to do a little dance move and then say, "Ladies, you're welcome for that dance move, and guys, I know you're straight, but so is spaghetti until it gets wet." But it didn't go that way, so you know, it was going to happen. But anyway, welcome to our Black Excellence Show. We got a lot of great comedians, and we are celebrating everything black. So to get you guys warmed up, we're going to do a little call and response. When I say something to you, I want you to respond with the word black, okay? When I say we are here to celebrate the excellence of comedians who are
Black.
A TV when it's turned off is
Black.
The Oakland Raiders jerseys are
Black.
If I said I like my coffee the way I like my slaves, you'd say oh, I was gonna say free. Try to get a little okey doke. Almost got you. Anyway, my name is Charles Randolph. I'm a comedian and author. I actually have a book coming out this spring called Kingdom of Zamir. Shameless plug, but I don't care. My last name is Randolph, and the way I got my last name is pretty interesting. When my great-great-granddad was on the plantation, he escaped. And when the slave master went looking for him, he asked the slave, "Hey, where'd that guy go?" To which he said, "Master, he done ran off." So that's how I got my last name. I've been studying up on Africa lately, and a lot of great culture there. Actually home to the world's fastest land animal, the cheetah. Can run up to 70 miles per hour. You remember the receiver that used to play here, Tyreek Hill, nicknamed Cheetah, for obvious reasons, because he abandons his young. But the world's actual fastest animal. Wait, I don't know if I want to do this next show. There's a lot of black people in here. I don't know if I want to do that next show. I'm going to scratch that next show. What was after that? Oh, so anyway, more about Africa. West Africa has experienced a lot of economic growth, mostly due to the agriculture. More than 60% of their workforce that's their livelihood, so that's a great thing. And you guys know that sound that you hear that the Africans make when they do the sound? That's actually called a ululation. It's used for different emotions and mostly for celebration. But I'm going to have you guys do an Americanized one every time I mention a country. I want to make sure you guys are woke and ready. Okay? So we're going to do the Americanized whoop whoop. That's going to be our ululation. Okay? Let me hear you guys go. Whoop whoop. All right. So let's practice. If I said South America is mostly hot, but part of it's chilly, you'd say whoop whoop. If I said I was in Asia and I saw a huge white flag with a big blue star on it, and I know you think it's fake, but trust me, it's real. You got that, okay. All right, this is the cheesiest joke of the night. Africa has gotten a lot of advancement in technology to where they even have robots that give their wish list to Santa, which I think is great. This way he can know what the bots want to get for Christmas. You guys did not, you get the bots? Okay. One more. Bear with me. Zimbabwe, most of the residents use public transportation. And that's probably because they're mad a gas car would cost too much. Okay, I'm glad you like that one. We're going to actually change the subject about dating. A round of applause if you've been on a dating app before. Oh, yeah. Dating apps are the worst, right? I'm not going to get on one for a long time. Did you guys actually know that over half the likes from women go to about 15% of men on those? And guys, don't be fooled. When you see those blurred out pictures that you have to pay the extra $20 for, that's the best that woman's going to look. So don't even waste your money. I can guarantee she was forced to look at herself as a punishment growing up. I've had some interesting dates over the years. One lady that I dated a white girl for a while, and she used to agree with everything I said, and I had to sit her down and say, "That's not what I meant when I said I want you to co-sign." lady a while back, she actually, within the first month of dating me, she asked me if I would be willing to change my last name to that of her 2-year-old foster kid. Her sister went through 3 years of my Facebook posts, said she saw one post that made me look gay and confronted me about it. Now, in my defense, I was auditioning for a play, and the title was Big Blacks with Thick Backs. I thought it was about the civil rights movement. But the worst dating story, I'm sure you guys have all been on terrible dates. I'm not talking about ones where you got an STD or where you walked in on somebody eating a Popeye's biscuit out of their grandma's ass or something like that. I'm not saying nothing that intense, but there was a time when the lady, she showed up basically 20 minutes till the restaurant closed. I ordered a brownie, she ordered a full course meal, and then went to use the bathroom. And when she came back, it hit me. This lady came to our date to take a shit. And the way that I know that is when she sat down, I could smell it. And it gets worse. She had a coupon for a brownie. I thought she was going to buy my meal. She got it for her daughter. Her daughter was not there, by the way. And then she gets 5 to-go boxes and starts scraping half-eaten food off of my plate to take home. And they say romance is dead. I want to talk about crimes for a little bit. Crimes. I don't know why people commit crimes. And Emily, how much time do I have?
You're at 6.5.
6.5. I don't know why people commit crimes, because there's actually a crime for every job that you could do. If you want to steal, work for the government. If you want to sell drugs, work for a pharmacy. If you want to molest kids, be a light-skinned rapper named Drake. But I'm sure you guys heard about the lesbians that were shooting up north, and thankfully they didn't hit anything. And I've thought of the perfect job for lesbians that suck at shooting, the WNBA. Fun fact, guys, to not use for your girls. Sometimes we use a little too much logic. I like to use facts like I talked about. There's over 10,000 nerve fibers in the human clitoris. I have not touched a single one this year, so that's how my year's going. There are over 40 muscles in the human legs, and women use all of them and jump into conclusions. Kidding, I don't know how many muscles they have in their legs. They always keep them closed around me. But the logical thing that you shouldn't do, did you know that it takes more muscles in your hand to type than it does to make a sandwich? And I told a woman that's why women shouldn't have jobs. That did not go over too well with her. And Emily, you're setting me up for this last joke. How much time do I have left? 2 minutes? I won't last that long. And that's why I'm single. Thank you guys. My name is Charles Randolph.